The global economy is undergoing a profound shift, driven by a new class of medications known as GLP-1 agonists, including Wegovy, Ozempic, Mounjaro, and Zepbound. Originally developed for diabetes and obesity, these drugs are fundamentally altering consumer behavior by suppressing the biological drive to consume. We are witnessing what can be described as structural demand destruction, signaling the potential end of high-frequency, volume-based snacking. This represents an existential crisis for the trillion-dollar food and beverage industry, challenging its historical growth model of selling more calories to more people. This treatment is rapidly transitioning from a niche medical injection to a mass-market consumer habit, a shift that will be accelerated by the anticipated 2026 release of oral pill forms. This mass-market inflection is driven by the collapse of critical barriers: price, method of delivery, and storage requirements. As these barriers fall, the financial impact on major corporations is shifting from a theoretical risk to an immediate reality, potentially reshaping the entire consumer landscape. Traditional food industry leaders are confronting a new world order of consumption. In late 2025, activist investor Elliott Management issued a stark warning to PepsiCo, emphasizing that failure to adapt would be fatal. This sentiment reflects a growing market recognition that the hedonic adaptation previously leveraged by snack companies to drive repeat purchases is being neutralized by GLP-1 drugs. The Hershey's warning highlights a specific vulnerability. Chocolates and candies are often the first items discarded by GLP-1 users, as the drugs blunt the dopamine response associated with sugar. However, industry giants are not passive. We are seeing palliative measures from companies like Conagra, which are labeling existing products as GLP-1 friendly without altering ingredients, and Nestle, which is developing pre-meal drinks to trigger natural hormones. Most notably, Darden Restaurants Olive Garden has implemented a portion reduction strategy, testing smaller menu sizes at slightly lower price points to maintain margins while catering to diminished appetites. While billions are being wiped from snack market caps, this capital is not vanishing. It is migrating elsewhere in the economy. Data from late 2025 reveals a profound protein pivot. Analysis of 150,000 households by Cornell University indicates that GLP-1 users reduced grocery spending by 5.3% on average. Crucially, high-income households saw a steeper drop of 8.2%, likely due to higher initial access and a more rapid shift toward quality-adjusted consumption. These users are not just eating less, they are opting for higher marginal utility per calorie. The saved snack money is being redirected towards high-quality proteins and fresh produce, with consumers choosing a $40 premium steak over $40 worth of processed junk. This migration extends far beyond the grocery store. The new self-economy is surging, with suit and tailored apparel sales jumping 80% and sports equipment demand rising 24% as users re-engage with physical activity. Jefferies analysts have even identified a weight-to-fuel dividend in the aviation industry, estimating that if 10% of passengers lose an average of 10 to 15 pounds, major airlines could save $580 million annually in fuel costs. This shift in spending is only sustainable, however, if the hunger suppression remains constant, a reality that has transformed a medical treatment into a recurring revenue model. The economic resilience of GLP-1 drugs is intrinsically tied to the rebound effect. Weight and appetite typically return within 1.7 years of stopping the medication. This creates a permanent biological dependency, effectively turning weight management into hunger as a service. Think of it as a biological Netflix. A GLP-1 prescription functions as a digital subscription for the body. When the payment stops, the service, appetite suppression, turns off, and the original hardware, hunger, restarts. Capital has successfully moved from investing in what we eat to investing in the hormonal switches that govern the urge to eat. Government policy is now solidifying this subscription model. In a landmark 2025 negotiation, the Trump administration engaged with Eli Lilly and Novo Nordisk to expand Medicare coverage by mid-2026. This move is expected to lower out-of-pocket costs for seniors to just $50 per month. Beyond the health benefits, there is a clear political dimension. With millions of seniors potentially losing weight under a federal program, the move serves as a powerful strategic tool ahead of the 2026 midterms. By 2030, an estimated 11% of the US adult population will likely be subscribers to these hormones. The rise of GLP-1 represents the ultimate chemical arbitrage. We are witnessing a massive reallocation of capital from the companies that provided the calories to the companies that provide the cure for them. While food giants have lost nearly $70 billion in value, Eli Lilly has surpassed a $1 trillion market cap, and Novo Nordisk has reached $570 billion. This shift highlights a fundamental change in how capital is allocated and where future growth lies. The economy is shifting from a volume-based model, quantity, to a value-based model, quality. Success now belongs to those catering to nutrient density and lifestyle enhancement. Every sector, from aviation, lighter planes, to fashion, smaller sizes, to restaurants, smaller portions, must redraw its map to accommodate a thinner, chemically regulated population. Ultimately, this biological dividend is projected to boost US GDP by 0.4% to 1.0%. This growth reflects a permanent shift in the capitalist map. We have entered an era where biology is a monthly bill, and the titans of the market are those who own the rights to our satiety. Are you curious about which food companies are adapting to the GLP-1 revolution? In our next segment, we'll delve into the emerging market of GLP-1-friendly foods and the innovative strategies companies are employing to cater to this new consumer demand. We'll examine which companies are truly innovating and which are simply rebranding existing products. Stay tuned to discover the future of food in a world where appetite is chemically regulated. This segment will provide actionable insights for both consumers and investors looking to navigate this evolving landscape. The widespread adoption of GLP-1 drugs raises significant ethical questions about access and equity. As these medications become more prevalent, concerns are growing about who will have access to them and what the societal implications will be. Will GLP-1 drugs exacerbate existing health disparities, or will they provide a new tool for addressing obesity and related health issues across all socioeconomic groups? This segment will explore the ethical considerations surrounding the hunger subscription and the potential for both positive and negative impacts on society. While GLP-1 drugs have shown remarkable efficacy in weight management and diabetes treatment, questions remain about the potential long-term health effects of chronic use. What are the potential risks associated with prolonged hormonal manipulation? Are there any unforeseen consequences that may emerge over time? This segment will delve into the unknowns and risks associated with GLP-1 drugs, examining the latest research and expert opinions on the long-term health implications of these medications. It's crucial to understand the potential downsides as we embrace this new era of chemically regulated appetite. Are you looking to capitalize on the GLP-1 revolution? In our next segment, we'll provide expert advice on how to invest in a market shaped by these transformative drugs. We'll identify the key sectors and companies that are poised for growth, as well as the potential pitfalls to avoid. Whether you're a seasoned investor or just starting out, this segment will provide valuable insights into navigating the evolving landscape of the hunger subscription economy. Don't miss our expert analysis on how to profit from the age of satiety. The rise of GLP-1 drugs is not just a medical phenomenon, it's a fundamental shift in the global economy and consumer behavior. The biological dividend is here, and it's reshaping industries from food to fashion to aviation. As we enter an era where biology is a monthly bill, it's crucial to adapt and understand the implications of this transformative trend. Whether you're an investor, a business owner, or simply a consumer, the hunger subscription is changing the rules of the game. Are you ready for the future?